Hi, I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness. Welcome to our active aging micro workout for upper body flexibility. We're going to perform a mix of standing and seated stretches designed to relieve tension, increase your range of motion, and leave you feeling refreshed. We're going to begin standing, so grab an open space and let's get moving. For our first stretch, we're moving into standing lateral flexion. Now, your stance is dependent on your balance. So if you want to feel more balanced, have a wide stance. For more of a challenge, you may have your feet together. We're reaching our right arm up, and if you can get your hand up by your ear, that's wonderful. We shouldn't have any pain in our shoulder. Now we're going to exhale as we glide down the left thigh. Imagine you're dumping water out of your left ear, and we're opening up and fanning the rib cage and the side body on the right side. This is a wonderful way to stretch your side body and keep your spine flexible and mobile, and this is key in maintaining comfort and ease in your everyday movements. Now slowly bring your right arm up and return it down by your side. And we're going to lift the left arm up. Try to get your arm up by your ear. That's pain-free. Otherwise, you'll choose the position that's best for your shoulder flexion. And we're going to glide our right fingertips down the side of the thigh. Imagine you're dumping water out of your right ear. So with this stretch, we're opening up the muscles along the sides of the body. This is your obliques, your intercostal muscles in between your ribs, and even parts of your lower back. And this can help relieve tension and help you feel less stiff. And slowly bring your arm up and return to that neutral position. We're now grabbing our stretching strap. A towel would work just fine here too, into standing chest expansion. So we have our stretching strap behind us. Now, if you have tight shoulders, you may want to have a wider stance between your hands. And if you're not as tight through the shoulders, you may walk your hands closer together. So that's just a personal choice. We're going to have our rib cage down and engaged, brace through the core, and we're lifting this strap or towel away from our posterior chain and then return. All right, so let's exhale as we lift away. This is just mobilizing and opening up the chest for the stretch. And then return the strap towards the posterior chain. And one more time, now we're going to lift and hold. So this is the static hold. So we're breathing deeply here in chest expansion. And what we're doing is we're just trying to think of pulling this strap apart. That's going to increase tension and stretch in the front of our shoulders and our chest. It's also good for the upper back, and it makes it easier for us to reach and lift and perform everyday activities. And it feels really good in the moment to breathe deeply. Now slowly release that strap down. We're now going to utilize a chair to open up our thoracic spine. So our thoracic spine is that upper middle back. Now you may put down a mat here. I'm on carpet, which feels just fine for me. We're going to place our hands in a clasped position. And then I want you to place your elbows and the back side of the arms, just half of them, on your seat of the chair. From here, we're gonna drive down and we're looking at the ground. And then you may take your clasped hands to the back of your head and neck. To sink deeper into this stretch, you can use your hips, bringing your butt closer to your heels. Breathe deeply. Try to stay nice and long through your spine. To exit this pose, let's straighten our arms and then slowly come up to a kneeling position and then stand. We're moving on to the back scratch stretch. So for this one, we need our stretching strap or a towel. I'm going to show you from behind. So hold the strap in your right hand and place your right arm behind your body. Now, your left hand is going to internally rotate, and our job is to walk our hands closer together. And we're breathing deeply. So now I'll face you. So with this stretch, what we're doing is we're reaching one arm into external rotation and the bottom arm is in internal rotation. Most of us are going to be limited by that bottom arm, but we're opening up our chest and shoulders, and this will help us stand nice and tall and help you feel more aligned and confident. And now let's release, and then I'll help you get in on the other side. So hold the strap in your left hand, and then your right arm is the one that's gonna come up from behind. And then you'll walk your hands closer together. Breathe deeply. So I'll face you. Again, you're most likely limited by the arm that's behind you coming up. So work on that arm, increasing its flexibility. This should be a pain-free range of motion that we're holding. This is helping to stretch tight muscles in our shoulders and arms and our upper back. It will help us feel more relaxed and less tense throughout the day. And release. For our final stretch, please be seated with me, and we'll be forward in our chairs. This is a cross-body arm stretch. We're taking our right arm across, and you may place your left hand either below or above your elbow joint. And our goal is to bring that arm in closer to our body while keeping the shoulder down away from our ear. So with this stretch, we're promoting circulation and flexibility in our shoulder joints, which keeps them healthy and functioning smoothly. Let's release the right arm down, take that left arm across. We're avoiding direct pressure on the elbow joint to be safe, so we're either below or above, bringing that arm in closer to our body. If you've been sitting for a while, this stretch can really help loosen your upper body, and it helps you to feel less stiff. And by stretching the shoulders and the upper body, actions like dressing or reaching for items or carrying things are easier and more comfortable. And now release. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this upper body stretch. I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and I'll catch you next time.